Hey Donna,
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. Good to catch up again.
I know it, huh? It's been a minute.
Been a while. Welcome, Laker
Yeah.
fans, to the Purple Blood Lakers podcast by Laker fans for Laker fans, featuring Donna, who is always right, and me. Um, Boston.
I wasn't surprised because of the Toronto game, how hard it was. We won the game Rui hit a three, but and then having to travel to Boston that night and play Boston the next day.
I think it was 3 games in 4 nights.
Yeah, that was too much. An East Coast road trip. So that's
JJ,
already bad on your body going to the East Coast from here. So that was expected. I mean, we didn't have Luca either. So Austin was still good. And your boy Vincent was good.
Luca girl dad vibes is a gift to the Laker fans.
That's right. That's right. That's what that's all about. Um, so
What
yeah.
did you, what did you
So
just what did you just say though about before I said that? You
your
said
boy Vincent had 18.
uh uh his competitor, I guess, in terms of minutes, Nick Jr. had almost the
Yeah, Nick
exact
Jr.
same
was good. Yes.
had almost the exact same game as Gabe.
Yep. He was great. I'm telling you, next year we need to put him on the roster. He's on a two-way right now, which is cheap for us, but somebody gonna grab him up if we don't bring him to training camp next year, I think.
We can't keep discovering these
Right. And then letting them
players
go.
and letting them go to other teams because Jordan is looking like a player in
Yes.
the league.
Yes.
The same thing happened with
Ah,
he looks just like in a completely different way. He's more of a Mike Conley type to me, but
hmm
the first player that I felt like we looked bad immediately was Scottie Pippen Jr.
yes. We
That guy
kept him for a couple years, but
he went to Detroit, was it?
no, Memphis.
Memphis, and went nuts and
Right.
started playing crazy against us. Same with Jordan. Jordan played really well against us.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
the one we were smart to get rid of, and that's how we ended up with we kept him to get rid of Caruso, and that's
Yeah.
Taylor Horton Tucker. Big mistake. And
Big mistake.
and then to get rid of him, we took on Vando, which Vando got a few minutes and look like the conclusions that we've come to with regard to Vando and Bronny are set in stone. And JJ hasn't gotten the memo. I don't know if JJ has stopped watching the show or what, but
I
we
don't
don't
know
need
why
any
he's not
minutes.
playing Vando though. I don't understand not giving Vando 5 to 8 minutes or something. Because he will get in there and hustle on the defensive end. Now he doesn't shoot, but then some other people don't shoot either. But sometimes we need some defense and just some spark defensively. He gets in the passing lanes, he's long, he hustles, and I just don't understand why in some of these games he's not getting like the Boston game. I don't understand why he didn't get any minutes.
I'm okay with well, I'm if people are out, I'm okay with these guys getting minutes. But when our team is healthy, I don't want to see Bronny. I don't want to
You
see
won't see him. You won't see Bronny when everybody's healthy.
I don't want to
But
see
when you
Dalton.
have a back-to-back against Boston and you don't put Vando in
Okay,
and you don't have Luca,
in that case, we're going to lose a couple of our players. Brian is definitely sitting out on second island.
yeah, for sure. Oh, that's right. Bron sat out. So it's
Yeah,
like Vando
yeah,
can't get a few minutes.
yeah. In those nights, I think it's okay. But I'm talking about when
Yeah,
we're fully healthy. I don't want to
yeah,
see
I agree.
Vando. I don't want to see Bronny. I don't want to see Dalton Connect. I don't want to see Maxi Kleber or whatever his
I don't
name
want to
is.
see Kleber. I'd rather see Dalton connect out of any of those.
Out of any
Because
of
I
those,
still think,
I'll take some Dalton minutes
yeah, he
because
can come in and hit some threes.
we can.
I like that. But
That's not enough from Dalton. Dalton can play defense and Dalton can dunk on your head.
But he's been doing some of that, but he gets us limited minutes. He reminds me of a player. I mean, I'm an LA Sparks fan too, and sometimes the way the coach does certain players, they get a leash when you make a mistake, but he doesn't seem to get a leash. And
It's
so to
because of.
me, you play like, oh my God, am I going to make a mistake? So then you're hesitant. Should I shoot this shot? Should I do this? And it's just tough to play like that when you always back looking at the coach to see if you're going to get yanked.
But
It's
but
just,
The coach we have is the coach we have, and he has high
But
expectations. And he's been pissed
last
off
year he
about.
gave him a leash. Last year he gave him a leash.
But I think this year it was like, bro, you either are gonna add value or you're getting traded. And on the traded side, less minutes in Dalton's case to me looks like more.
Yeah, how
Uh,
do you not, if you want to trade somebody, how come you're not showcasing them?
because
That's what I don't get.
he's got to showcase, which means he's got to hit those shots.
But
He
you
needs,
can't hit shots in 4 minutes. Come on, because you're
he's,
busy trying to
which is my
do the
point.
right thing so you don't get yanked. So,
Which is my point. Which is my point. Jake has taken away his 15-minute games. He don't get those no more.
yeah,
Jake took
you're
those
right.
minutes. Those
I
minutes are
just wish
gone.
Jake would score, shoot better. But anyway, yeah, I
I
agree.
want
Jake
Jake to
took
shoot
his
better
spot,
too. Jake's
but
gonna
he took
shoot
his
better.
spot. You're right.
Jake's gonna shoot better, but the spot is gone.
Yeah.
And Nick Jr. legitimately and forcefully took Brownie's minutes. Those minutes are gone.
Oh, yeah.
They're not coming back. That guy's a pro.
Yeah.
Um, all right. So enough about the Boston game.
Hey,
It
but
was
I
what
hate losing to Boston
I
still.
hate.
I don't care who's on the team, what the circumstances is. I want to beat Boston all the time.
I
So
do
I
too.
wasn't happy.
What I'll take away from it, I pay attention to Boston because organization building, they have things that others can learn from. Um, that coach came up through the ranks just like Miami, and look what a great coach he's turned out to be.
Well,
Um,
he inherited a good team. Come on now.
so did
Udoka made that team.
so did
Udoka made that team,
so did
and he
Spoelstra.
took over.
Inherited Shaq and D Wade.
No, he was there before Shaq and D-Wade, wasn't he?
But I'm saying he became head coach after Shaq. Remember, Shaq wanted
True. Yeah.
Riley back on the bench.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
But he
Okay, I
came
got
into
you.
his own with he started building teams before Jimmy Butler got there. That was Spoelstra's team, and they were playing Spoelstra basketball.
But
Uh,
they done changed their whole style this year because that Spoelstra basketball wasn't working. That
that's
80-90
Spoelstra
mass.
changed his style to
That's what
fit.
I'm saying. He changed it this year, but he tried to play that 90s, 80-90 New York Nick Riley ball, and it wasn't working. So
My
I give
point
them
is,
credit for
give him credit for
switching
being
up.
young enough to evolve. Yes,
Finally, though, it took them forever to do that, though, because
well,
they should have switched a long time ago.
but he
But
was going
anyway, they have.
deep into the playoffs with nothing every year.
But
2020,
not the
he
last
makes
few
it to the
years.
finals.
He said last year when they got their butts beat by Cleveland, they knew they had to do something.
The league needs
The
speed.
game has changed.
The game has always had the potential to be fast. The Lakers showed you what speed can do. D'Antoni got paid for 10 years,
For
saying
real.
7 seconds or less.
And he
Uh,
ruined Kobe's career in
yes, he
that one
did. I'm
year.
still mad
Yes.
about it.
Yes.
44
Ugh.
minutes a game. Why? Why?
Yes. It
For
was
nothing.
crazy.
We got nothing out of it.
I'll never forgive him for that. Nothing out of it.
Disgusting. It's just a coach
Yeah.
wanting to get wins.
Yep, that's all that was. And
Useless players.
Kobe's so determined. He was, wanted to play all the times because they needed wins. Oh, I will never forget that. Mm, rest in peace. But anyway,
A moment of silence because we brought it up in such a horrible context.
yeah, that was just, oh,
Oh, I
gosh.
need to drink something. I wish there was some alcohol in
Yes, we didn't want him anyway as the coach back then, and then he screwed up Kobe. So, oh, it was just double whammy with him.
So the tradition now that we've established with the last podcast was we're doing twofers and we're labeling them by skipping the episode that we
Yeah,
missed as a way of saying it's like throwing the ball back on the field.
right. Forget that one. We won't even count that one, even though it's
Yeah.
counted. We won't count it. Flush that one down.
Flush.
Nothing really good came out of that one.
Also on the Boston side, and they're our rival, and we respect them because they're so freaking good. They've been good for so long. They're shooting. Come on, come on. What we all knew this dude that's been coming off the bench for them. Pritchard has been great for a long time. He's
Yeah,
been this steady dude that doesn't make mistakes. He's bigger than
right.
he plays bigger than he is.
Yeah, he's a
Um,
steady guy.
but now he's crazy. Who's this guy that came off the bench shooting threes, just looking just like Jason Tatum with his shooting form, the
I know. Who
weirdest
was
shooting
that
form in the
guy?
world? Who was?
Killing. I was like, who is he?
I've been talking about Derek White becoming a superb basketball player like he's always been this confident guy, and he's
Yeah.
plays under control and all that kind of thing. But now he's just beastly. It's ridiculous how good he is
Yeah,
on this.
no Tatum. But he remember he paid under Popovich. So, Popovich kind of silences everybody. You don't really get to really show everything you got. And so when he got to Boston, it's like a leash was removed from him. And then with Tatum out this year, he's like, okay, it's me.
It's my turn.
Yeah, it's my
Uh,
turn.
but he was good when Tatum was in.
Yeah, he was.
He was that perfect complementary player that didn't need the ball, didn't need
Right.
minutes, didn't need nothing, didn't need plays
Nothing.
called for him. But somehow at the end of the game, he got 20 points and
Yep.
seven assists. And I don't
Yep.
know if he's a rebounder. But
He's tough.
last but not least, I don't know who their bigs are. I don't want to talk about them. I don't know these dudes.
I
But they're
don't know who they
effective. I
bigs
don't
are either.
where do they keep getting 7 foot white boys that can play like hell? I don't know.
It's always been a Boston thing.
It's a
Way back,
Boston
since
thing.
way back.
They
Yep.
grow them or
They
something. I don't know.
I don't know where they find them. BYU, I don't know where they find these guys. I ain't never heard of them, but they have plenty of them. Between them
Uh,
and Utah, they really find those white boys that I have never even seen in college.
Laker fans, we mean all these words respectfully.
Yes.
Um, Last but not least, I thought that Jaylen Brown was going to go. I said this on this podcast that he was going
Go
to give
on.
it to the entire league last year
Mm-hmm.
because they took Derek White, which was a real smart decision on the Olympic team, and
Yeah,
didn't
because we
take
need his
him.
defense.
It's one thing to bypass this guy. It's another thing to bypass him for Derek White. It's another thing to bypass him for Derek White as his teammate on Boston,
Right.
who plays third fiddle to him.
Right.
And he's a strong second fiddle, not even second fiddle. He's a 1B. He's a known 1B.
Uh-huh.
And now he's playing like if they was to need me as a 1A, don't worry about it.
Right.
That's how he's playing right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's so confident. He's so under
Yeah.
control. The game
Tough
is
guy.
easy for him, and yet he's being keyed on.
Uh-huh. He's the number one option.
What is this? What are
And
we
he
looking
plays
at?
defense on the other end. So I didn't understand the whole Derek White thing because Jaylen Brown plays defense. It wasn't like he's not a defensive player.
I expected him to give it to the league last year, but he seems to be a humble guy.
Yeah, he's a very humble guy. Went
And
to Berkeley, very smart guy, very humble guy.
so all that anger over the Olympics, all that pent up energy around knowing that the other dude is out,
Hmm.
came out on the Lakers.
He did.
That was the
Yeah.
best game he ever played in his life. I ain't never.
Yeah, he played really well.
But it's
Um,
what I is how I see him. I'll take him. He's not 6'9". He doesn't have a 7'4" wingspan. He does have first initial J. But
he's tough.
if he's available, I'm giving up the whole farm.
You
I'm
know, we
giving
could
up
have picked,
everything.
we could have picked him in the draft.
I do remember something like that. We took who? We took was it
Brandon Ingram,
I could see it on LinkedIn. We passed up Jason Tatum to get
Lonzo,
yeah. Um who was that? Who was in charge then?
Magic.
Okay. That's why he's not. Oh, I gotta change my damn background. I forgot.
Yeah. So,
Y'all ain't
so
supposed to know
anyway,
about
those
that
were,
brand. I'm getting my brands mixed up.
so anyway, those were two we passed up for Lonzo and, because we had the number two pick both years. So
You don't
anyway,
see magic on my background.
I love Magic, but
I
he's
love him
not a
too.
GM
I love him too. I
and
have a
he's not
picture.
a coach.
I have two pictures with Magic. I saw him
Yeah.
outside of Pans one time. I saw him at some other event.
Yeah.
Um,
But
Magic was the man when he was here. He dribbled the clock out one time in the
he
playoffs.
changed the whole franchise. He really did.
Everybody has mistakes. Magic made some mistakes, but for the most part, he was clutch. He was beautiful in
Yeah. Oh
the
yeah.
playoffs.
He changed the whole Laker culture, everything
But
about him.
he wants to be a businessman, and he wanted to be an executive. And
Yeah, but he's just not some people just aren't good at well, he felt like we needed a point guard. And if Lonzo had panned out, he would have been a great point guard for us. But he wore
injuries,
those baller shoes and it messed up his ankles.
yes, that was part of the problem was the shoes.
He admits it now. He said he used to go in at halftime and change shoes.
Yep,
And
crazy.
it messed up his ankles for years. And then his knees got messed up due to the ankles being messed up. But he could have been that point guard.
He could have.
Hmm.
He was. I mean,
Yeah,
those couple years we had him, it was fun watching
yeah.
the Lakers, man.
So I saw that vision as far as we know we needed a point guard then, but Jaylen Brown wasn't, I mean, he was supposed to be a lottery pick or whatever, but Brandon Ingram was more touted, kind of more versatile, sort of
I would
back
say,
then.
over the totality of both careers, Brandon Ingram has actually gotten closer to his ceiling, which is probably lower than Jalen's. But Jalen, to me, still has unrealized potential. Watching
Yeah.
him play against us made me go, okay, now you want to, but bro,
Hmm.
if you was to decide to go in every night and play like that, you could be that dude in the whole league.
Yeah, he's a
He
tough
got that
guy.
he's got that subtlety too. He's just really just one little tiny little move and he's
Yeah, he's
loose.
tough.
Yeah.
And he
All
plays
right.
both ends,
Yeah.
which I like. So
En-
anyway,
Enough about a Boston Celtics
yes,
update.
yes, for sure.
All right. Came back nicely, switch reels.
Yep,
And was it Philly next?
yep.
And beat them down. All of our
Luca was
start
back.
all of our starters had great games. 8 and 7 for 7.
Yes,
How many times are we
telling you.
gonna marvel at his
Whew, my
brilliance?
guy.
Um, Rui 7 for 12.
Yep,
I'm remembering all this because it was just such a outstanding
it
game
was so
across the
much
board
fun.
for our starters. Yeah.
Right.
Held Maxey in check. Let him have his fun.
Mm-hmm.
Joel Embiid it's just hard to
Done.
watch him play.
I know. It's so hard to watch him. So sad to see what has happened to him. You all right?
Barely. Oh man. Oh, that was supposed to help.
Oh, tea?
Yeah. I just
I
whipped
know
out
I'm
my
drinking
mic.
tea too. Yeah, I feel bad. I mean, just to watch him play is just really sad. But hey,
The fact that he
he
was still
came
talking.
in with
Yeah.
foot problems from college.
His knees never worked out.
No,
Foot problems. Vando. Shouldn't say it because he's been healthy whole year.
that's true.
But I used to really talk about his feet because I read up on him.
Yeah.
And that's your point of contact where your whole body is supported. All your organs are.
Yep.
Um, I watch K dramas and one of the ones I watch.
You're all
Yeah, it
right
really,
there.
yeah, it's rough. You get some of this back that I spit out.
Okay.
Uh, I'm watching the really popular one right now is called Dynamite Kiss. And the male lead is always a CEO, and the female lead is always broke as hell.
Oh.
It's a Cinderella story.
Oh.
It's, so the male lead had to buy her out of trouble because she had gotten caught by some loan sharks from some stuff her sister did. And and so she uh was about to get her organs ripped out of her so they could sell them to get their money back.
Oh, Lord.
And he walks in with his black card and says, I'll buy her organs. Just keep them all intact, please. So he buys her organs and he tells her, I own your organs now because he's mad at her over some stuff that I don't want to go into.
Oh, my goodness.
And um dang, why did I bring that up? Man,
I don't know. We were talking about feet, bad feet, and
he made her wear these special shoes that have little pebbles on them based on the idea that your feet have these pressure points that impact all the health of all of your organs.
oh,
Reflexology or footology or
yes. Yeah,
something.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
reflexology.
there's different disciplines that are based on this hypothesis. I think acupuncture has some feet issues going on too. Um, but
See?
anyway, Philly
But it
is
was
gonna go through it as long as they're
sad to
doing that.
watch. But it
As
was a
long as they're
fun game. Fun game to watch. It was
did he just sign an extension?
who? Maxie? Yeah,
Embiid?
Maybe a year. Oh, maybe a year ago. Maybe. They're stuck with him because nobody's going to take him.
That's what I'm saying. The fact that he was talking smack a year
Oh,
ago,
yeah, he always talks smack. That's a part of his who he is.
and then watching him play now, it's like, bro, you should really be quiet, man. You should not be calling any attention to yourself at all.
Right. I don't even
And
know how
look
many
at
games he's played this year, but
Drummond with his 12 and 11 is hilarious.
funny as heck. Yeah. He didn't do crap for us. But anyway, that rookie that they have, what's his name? VJ Edgecombe.
Beastly.
hmm Him and Maxie in the back court.
They got something.
Nice. Yep, yep. Paul George looks a shell of himself.
If you are gonna pay an aging veteran max money in this era, you have
You're
not been
crazy.
paying attention.
Right,
There's
right.
some that you got stuck with. Bron is an
Yep.
extraordinary case. Uh, Kevin Durant is Kevin Durant, and I think the discussion ends there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they messed that one up. They signed him as a free agent. So he took all of their, between him and Embiid, and take all of their salary cap. And both of them
Uh,
are a shell of themselves.
what was Portland thinking when they picked up?
Drew,
Yeah,
I know, and they picked up Dame. I don't know what they're doing. I think they just brought Dame, but I don't know how much. Well, he has that big contract, so I guess he's still on that contract. I mean, why would you do that?
he's 60 million. I,
Yeah, and Drew
I
ain't
mean,
cheap.
with Dame, I think it's statues and
Yeah, that kind of thing.
maybe
Bringing him home,
maybe
but
maybe put him on the coaching staff or something. But they really wanted Drew, and why do you want that?
and they got Jeremy Grant up there still.
They went and got him when he was still the
Yeah, when he
same
was
age
good
as
from OKC, yes. But now they're
same age
paying
as
him 30 something million.
they got him when he was the same age that Kuz was when they got him out of Washington.
Yep.
And that didn't work out either. I'm dropping my age down at this point. I'm not signing. I wouldn't sign Book right now.
I would.
I wouldn't. I'm
I'm
done.
signing Book, honey. I'm signing him because Book ain't that old, is he?
Are you sure you're influenced exclusively by the basketball prowess of this young man?
I
Diamond is
love
always
Booker.
right.
I love Booker. I would sign him in a second and slot him into that two slot all day long, or even move him to the three for
Now,
sure.
he's not playing defense.
Neither is Austin Reeves. So what the heck?
Austin's playing D. Stop it.
No, he's not.
Yeah,
He
he
gets
is.
cooked. He gets cooked constantly by, he's the guy that they look for in the switches, like they do Steph Curry. They reading, waiting for the switch on Austin. They cook him. But what he's doing this year, he's able to come back at him. But he's still getting cooked on defense. He tries hard. Don't get me wrong. He tries hard, but
I'm
he's
finna
just
look
too
up.
slow of foot.
I'm
The
finna look up who's
Maxis
getting the
of the
most.
world, those guys cook him.
I'm finna look up who gets the most charges. Who's drawing the most charges? I think Austin's
Charges
probably
is
top five.
Charges is not playing defense.
Okay. Donna's always right. See how arrogant I
Charges,
am? Y'all see how I reacted like I was getting ready to go nuts?
charges.
And then
I
I
don't go by
remember.
charges. I mean, I get it. I say a charge if you're guarding someone and you're able to draw a charge, but not stepping into the lane when you see somebody coming. Heck, I can do that. If I see somebody coming down the lane, I can step in the middle and take a charge. That doesn't mean I play any defense. I'm talking about when you one on one out there on an island and somebody cooks you and goes right by you, or people are setting up the mismatch because they're trying to get you. That's when you know you don't play no defense, or you're not a good defender. Not saying you don't play defense, but you're not a good defender because his feet are too slow. He can't keep up with the quick guys like the Maxis of the world. He just can't, and it's okay because that's just not a skill set of his. But he plays hard, he tries hard, but he's not a good defender.
Post AI, nobody can guard quick guards.
No. But what did Booker do but what did Booker do in the Olympics? He said, "Okay, I'm gonna take the defensive assignment," and that's what he did for that team.
Uh,
So I'd take Booker.
You take him. I'm not taking him.
Yeah, I
He's
take
too
Booker.
short. You don't play defense,
He's not short. He's 6'7". He's
and
not
he's
short.
oh Booker ain't 6'7".
Booker. Let me see right now. Yes,
Six
he is.
four.
He's Devin Booker. How tall is he?
Don is always right, but not this time.
Let me say how tall he
Oh
is.
gosh, the tension is killing me. Laker fans, you can't get this kind of drama nowhere else.
Yeah, I'm trying to find his how tall he is.
Should I play some music?
Quick facts. Oh, he's 6'5". You're right.
No, you. Don
I
is
might have
always
thought he
right
was
until
six
I'm right.
seven. Right. Him and Austin the same size. I think Austin's 6'5" too. But he's longer. I guess he looks taller because he's longer. But anyway, I take him. You ask me, I would take him. But I love Austin and
On
he's
this
my
team, you
guy.
would put him on this team and let him ruin Luca's best years by being injured half the season. You really would do that? You wouldn't do that. You would not do that.
Yes.
You are influenced by his looks. That's all.
No.
Yes,
I
you are.
don't like light-skinned guys.
Ah!
No, I'm joking. No, I like Austin. Austin's my guy because Austin is so much more versatile. But then again, I don't see Book play that often. So, but anyway, no, I love Austin. He's our guy. He's our homegrown guy, and I don't want to give him up for anybody at this point. But
Donna, who's always right, and Greg, who's always like,
so funny. But anyway, like you said, we came back, and one thing we haven't done this year is lost two in a row.
it's beautiful. It's the reason why we are able to stack these podcasts.
Yeah. I just think the coaching job does a good job with that. He doesn't let
Yep,
them linger from the
yep,
last game. They
yep.
move on to the next game, put the game plan in, and they're ready to go. So I like that we're not, well, so far we haven't gotten stuck in a hole where we're losing two and three and getting kind of in a hole. We've been able to recover and against good teams as well because the Sixers have been playing well.
And we beat the Sixers with Austin having the worst game of the
Oh, he had the
year.
worst game.
Yeah.
But he was tired. He had to be tired because two games before that, he was carrying us without Luca. So it was okay for him to have bad. And then LeBron, vintage LeBron showed up. So it was nice.
All right. All right. I'm getting ready to make you mad. So I'm giving you a warning. So your
Go
blood
for
pressure,
it.
check your blood pressure, breathe deep. So Brian has a good game. After having a mediocre game where he finished nice with the pass, but we want we'll take 12 points from Brian when our two guys are going nuts, but we kind of hope to get a floor of 20 from Brian just because of just from being on the court, he should be able to get 20 points, just because he's that skilled. But I'll take 12. But when he goes off for 28, suddenly I told you I was bothered by the Brian will be watching the Lakers and making sure that they're in championship contender mode. And I told you I didn't like that because what choice you got, number one? What team you going to go to demand a trade that's not going to take the haul back that you want to play with, et cetera, et cetera? What are you trying to accomplish? All you're saying is spend the first round pick, spend the first round pick, which you've been saying for 4 years now. Sell
We
that
all
pick,
say
get rid
it.
of that pick. So uh Brian has a good game, and now Rich comes out with this statement that the Lakers
Oh,
don't
his
have enough.
podcast. No, that's his podcast. His new podcast.
But still, he made the
I
statement.
heard him.
And I like what he said. It's nothing, we've been saying the same exact thing. So it's not like it
Yeah.
was a
Yeah.
revelation. It's just timing. And this whole clutch, Brian, come on. Don't act like you haven't spoken to Brian about saying something negative about the Lakers. So I do interpret it as Brian blessing the comments.
Of
And
course.
and I think that you lower my leverage when you talk smack and put pressure on me in public. If you got something to say, come talk to me in the office, man.
I'm
But you
sure they've said
always
that.
going, huh?
I'm sure they've talked to him. I'm sure everybody's
But then
assuming
why
that
do we
he's
have
just
to hear
saying
about it in the
this
media? Why?
because that's who
What's
he
the
is. That's what
point?
he does.
But it
But
hurts
I,
us.
but I think
It hurts
people,
us.
But it doesn't hurt me. It hurts people like you. It
No, it
does not
hurts. It
hurt me.
hurts Rob. It doesn't bother me a bit. But Rob has less leverage when everybody knows he's
Less leverage
desperate.
for what? Less
He's
leverage for
desperate to
what?
make Bron happy. Bron's threatening the league. Oh gosh, not
No,
that.
he ain't threatening to leave. Ain't none
I'm
of that. He got a
sick of it.
1 year contract. Who
Man,
cares?
bro.
All the stars want you to get rid of the picks. All the stars hate the picks. They want win now, folks. All the stars do that. We're
But none
just
of
with
them
the
talk
Lakers.
about it so much like
We
this
hear
guy.
from Kobe did it all the time. Wanted better players. Forget them picks. I ain't want no rookies. I need players in here that we gonna win championships. That's what star players do. We just hear the Lakers all the time because that's our team.
And
Now it's
that
LeBron saying the
and
same
that
thing.
loudmouth business from Kobe messed up his team.
What team?
That's how he ended up with Kwame Brown, talking
No,
smack.
that's because Shaq left.
Yeah,
They got
well,
rid of Shaq.
Shaq left because he was talking smack too. But anyway,
That's right. That's what
uh,
happened there. And so we fell apart. And
yeah,
then all of a sudden we got Powell and everything went back. But we had some
which was
ugly years.
Jerry West's last dynasty
Yeah,
was
his last gift to us. Yeah, I do agree. He gave that to Mitch.
Mhm.
Um, and I appreciated that. But I don't worry about stuff like that. I think the media blows that stuff up. And but I did agree with him that the teams that we've lost to, I've watched the
Yes,
games that we've
disappointing
lost
all.
to, and they all do the same thing to us.
Yep,
Ball pressure, they kill that pick and roll, and we're a pick
yep.
and roll team.
Blow it up, blow it
They
up.
blow it up. Yeah.
That's what I was saying after the
The rant.
no, tell me today's rant.
No, Rich Paul's rant.
Oh, no, no, no. I'm going back to the
Phoenix.
yes, the Phoenix game.
Hmm.
Um, I was saying that they don't have the sort of, I mean, OKC is the antidote to every team.
Right.
They fit in a way that just eliminates all.
Yeah,
I mean, it takes advantage of any weakness you have, and
that's
they
right.
got something for you.
That's right.
And then whatever strength you have, we have that too.
That's
So
right.
let's go chest to chest on that.
Right.
So they're a cheat code right now.
Right.
Um, but what Phoenix did was they took those aspects of what OKC is doing, and you said it, ball pressure and blow up that pick and roll.
That's it.
And then in your spare time, play the passing lanes
Yeah.
because we have great passes, but they tend to be nonchalant at times.
Very much so. Turnovers.
Yes, and that's all you need. Everything else that OKC did, Phoenix didn't have those skills, but they
Right. Right.
chose to do the exact right things, and
Yep.
their point of attack was a known dog who hates the Lakers and gets energized by hatred. So it was just a bad scene.
Yeah. That's the way to beat us. I mean, that's the way Minnesota beat us last year because we really only play one way.
And that's what I'm trying to say is
Yeah.
that not anyone, but those teams that have just a
Yes.
couple dogs
Yes.
can get all in our
Yes.
gears and ruin everything for us.
Yes. And that's what
Atlanta,
basically he was
Atlanta
saying.
is one of those teams. They're not this superb defensive
No.
team, but they got two dudes who can shut us down.
Yeah. That's what he was basically saying that. And then we don't have a bench. Our bench does not deliver, and we're unathletic.
That's the
So when we
key.
play athletic, yeah, we can't play. The only way we play is the pick and roll game. It's like we can't play another way if somebody takes that away.
He said
And
it. He
that's the
said, "You
problem.
can the Lakers run?" He said, "I don't think so."
Right.
I do. It's not going to be ready in time.
No.
I'm okay with, and again, I would take. You said you would let Dalton in of the group that I said should just be permanently
I
benched
forgot
on
about
slight
Adu.
injuries. I would put Adu ahead of Dalton.
Yeah, I agree. I forgot about him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs to get as many minutes they can sneak him in this year
Yes.
because he'll be ready next year. But they need to give him as much as they can playing time just to get him exposed and in the mix so he can be ready to go next year.
He's a savings account,
Yeah.
and we're going to invest this year, and we're going to be able to withdraw next year.
And they kind of did that with
Hopefully.
Dalton last year, I think. They gave him a lot of time, hoping that this year he would, but then when they traded him, everything screwed up. But I felt like they were putting him in and getting him ready so the next year he'd be really ready. But then things blew up and his mental went to the toilet and then he ain't been the same.
You're
But
you're you're associated with his mental and attaching that to the trade, and I'm not disagreeing with you,
yeah,
but if that is what led to the summer, then you're right. But the summer itself, even if he had come in with a great attitude and had that summer, he was messed up because he knew that he had to
yeah,
show up better than that in the summer.
yeah.
So
He's done.
the coach is showing confidence actually,
Yeah, he's
saying nice
done.
things. Remembered
He's
his stats from practice and all this kind of stuff. But I think Dalton is worried about what we think.
yeah,
And he's
he's
right to
done.
be worried.
He's done in
See?
LA. He can't handle the
Dalton's
Laker,
always
the
right.
JJ Redick. He just can't handle it. We've got to put him in a trade
Yeah.
because he's never, to me, mentally gonna be the guy that we saw, that confident guy, take you off the dribble, dunk on you, all of those things. I maybe on another team he may be able to get that confidence back, but here, no, he's not. He's
Yeah.
not. Nah.
He was a fun rookie, man. I
He
think
was fun.
in
He
his
was
rookie year,
carefree. He was. You
twice,
could tell.
yeah, twice he
I feel
nearly broke
bad.
his neck,
Yes.
falling down after crazy dunks.
Dunks. Yes. He was so much more free last year. This year he's more and tight, and you can tell he's looking over his shoulder and trying not to make a mistake. And it's just
But
hard to play in
but he's
that
not looking
scenario.
over his shoulder, stopping that back door.
Ugh. He just doesn't read off the ball well at all. I don't know if he doesn't have good peripheral vision, or he's just not paying attention, or he's trying to pay too much attention to his man and he ain't seeing what's going on over here, but he
I
gets
think it's that.
backdoored all the time.
I think it's trying to listen to the coaches and be in the spot you're supposed to be in on team defense
Yes.
instead of, you got to see the ball and you got to see your man.
Always. That's what you learn early.
Very
Ball and
early.
man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he just doesn't do that well. And so yeah, he just doesn't fit here anymore. His skill set to me fits, but the way he is, his mental and all that, he's got to go somewhere else. And we need to try to get something for him. Put him
Okay.
in a package.
So January 15th, something gonna happen.
Yeah, I think they're gonna make a trade. I've
And
heard
this,
about Herb. Do you know Herb? What's his name? Not Herb Jones. That plays for New Orleans Pelicans. They keep talking about him in a trade. He's
yeah, they
like
say
a,
he's available, and I'm saying he's on the list. Absolutely.
yeah. I
Defensive.
don't know.
And they
Dealing with New
disagree.
Orleans, will we get a good deal out of it or what? Who knows what New Orleans is doing?
They they uh they are in a good position, I think, because they get ready to get rid of everybody, and they got some good young pieces.
A Trey
Um,
Murphy. I'll take Trey Murphy the third.
uh, what's this? Is Queen is there, right? That's where Queen is, right? Yeah, Queen's on the
Um,
Pelicans.
oh, is he? Okay.
That dude
But
is
Trey Murphy is always hurt though. I don't know if I want. He's always hurt too.
that dude got like a 30-point triple double last night or something. It's
Yeah,
quick.
he's tough.
Yeah.
I like him a lot, but he's every time we play him, hell, he's hurt. But
Yeah. He seems, yeah.
he seems
But
to be
anyway,
hurt a lot. But
I'd love to take that sort of Luca matching age range guy that they have
hmm
doesn't fit their next rebuild. I'd love to have it, and
yeah,
yes, I'd give up the pick. Not getting Austin on something like that.
no, heck no,
No,
no.
like you're
We
not
got to
getting
get rid of
Austin.
Maxey, Vincent, and Dalton.
Yeah,
Those three.
and you can pick Vando. We got a whole
Oh,
bunch.
Vando can go in there too because
We
he
got a
ain't
basket
playing.
of goodies. You could choose which one you want.
Yeah, yeah. You can pick two, three, one. A couple of them and a combination. But these are the four that you get
Yep.
to choose from. So, and if we have to, well,
We
we need
got
to
to throw
get
the
two players back if we have to throw in a pick, not just one player unless it's a star.
we get two players back, but it's going to be another player that somebody don't mind getting rid of.
Like Maxi
So
Kleber when we got
yeah,
Luca.
yeah. So don't call it a player. You know what I mean? Just get the player you
It's just a
need.
body, right?
Yeah. Because we don't have to move all these cats. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we don't have to because all of them on expiring, so they'll all be.
and they all have something that we can make something out of, including Bronny. We could just tell Bronny, okay, if you don't want to shoot, then show us what you got on defense, bro. That's all you
Right.
focus on.
But
Um,
our bench just doesn't. We gotta. The bench has to produce more. The bench can score 6 points. It's just was too much relying on our starters. That's and we're
Yeah,
only 21 games in. So